Oh, my Lanta. Long time no see. Hello. Hi there. Yes. Um, so guess what? I am pregnant. So you know what the funny thing is? Okay, it's so ha ha ha. It's so ha 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 funny. Um, Literally a week after I uploaded my last video on my channel here, I found out that I was pregnant. Yes. And long story short, it's been an interesting past 5 months, 6 months, I guess, just about 6 months. And it's just crazy how your life can change so drastically. So I know I'm so terrible for being like, oh hey, I'm back, I'm here, I'm gonna be uploading again regularly. But my ass just got kicked. And you know what? I am just so excited to get back into being myself. Um, Regarding my weddings, yes, I am still doing those. I am actually just about done all of my wedding packages now, and I will be submitting them to my clients. So I am so freaking excited to be done. Like, I cannot wait actually to just be done editing, sitting at my computer, doing all that creative brainstorming. I can just tell that I'm kind of over it. I'm getting over it at this point. And I don't know, being pregnant really changes you. So today, I just wanted to touch base on everything that's been going on. My pregnancy thus far, I'm really excited. James and I did find out what we're having, but I don't want to say it on here because in case some family member watches this and they find out and they're a little bit bummed, I don't want that person to know. So I am deciding on just keeping it private, but James and I are very excited, and my pregnancy thus far has been pretty good. Not gonna lie, my pregnancy has been good, really good for me. I am taking it day by day, just, absorbing all of my feelings of how I feel, and just really focusing on the good. I do know that there will come days that, I won't be feeling great. I know that, and I've had that. I've actually had a few pretty rough sick days, one in particular that was not even that long ago, and that was hard. So I'm also not oblivious to the fact that not everything in pregnancy is, just awesome and great. But I will say for the majority of my pregnancy, I have been in good health. I have still been active. I have still had an appetite, which, oh my gosh, some women I feel for so many women that can't eat because they just keep puking. I feel for you. I really truly do. My heart goes out to you because I literally had a couple days of that, and I could not imagine having that for so long. Like, oh my gosh, could not imagine that. So I am very grateful. Everything in my pregnancy has been pretty normal for the most part. And then just regarding work and everything, I don't know, I can't remember if I had said that I had actually, applied, looked into getting a job, just a little part-time job here in town, really to keep me busy, to get me out of the house, because editing, for people that are in the content media industry sphere, there is a lot of desk work that is involved with their jobs. There is also lots of creative brainstorming involved in our jobs, and not saying that that's a bad thing. Obviously, that's great. That's awesome. However, it definitely can be draining. So, and lonely sometimes, quite honestly. So, I actually did apply for a job here in town. I ended up getting it, and I started work in the middle of September of last year. And then coincidentally, literally a couple weeks after that, I found out that I was pregnant. So it's been a very interesting past few months, to say the least. Right now, I'm still working at that job. I actually really enjoy it. It's a fun little boutique job. I get out, I get to be around people, I get to interact with women, I get to just people in general. I just get to interact with all these different people. I'm not stuck in an office for, oh my gosh, like 8 hours. I don't know how people do that. I did do that, and I absolutely hated it. I really truly don't know how people even do that. Sit at a desk for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Not my cup of tea. So very fortunate. I am still working at my little job here in town, and I've been really enjoying it, to be quite honest. But moving onwards, the main reason why I really wanted to start filming myself again was for a variety of reasons. One, I really want to document more of my pregnancy journey, and just, if I can help somebody in that aspect that maybe is about my age, going through the same thing, maybe, because I am also older. I am 31. I just turned 31 in February. So, older. I don't even know. It's so frustrating, even that whole aspect side of things. So I am 31. I am expecting my first baby in July. So really excited that I'm going to be having a baby in the summertime. I definitely think that's going to be great for my mental health, especially with it being my first child. You always want to expect the best, but it's also good to plan for the worst. Not saying that I am, overly eager about things being like such a terrible time, but I'm also not delusional. Like I said, I do know there will be days where I have a hard time. So currently I've just been doing that. So I wanted to start to document more of my pregnancy journey. I also just want to get back into the routine of creating content. I do know that it's going to be a long road ahead for myself, and also to just talking more to a camera, I think is good for my speaking skills. I do think that's good as well. I am also going to hopefully, oh my gosh, after like 2+ years of waiting to do this, guys, starting the Artist Way, I don't know proper pronunciation, the Artist Way course. This is a book that a lot of artists have been talking about for a very, very long time. I originally saw it kind of go viral on TikTok back in like the pandemic, 2020, 2021-ish probably, coincidentally just before I started my office job. And I always wanted to do it. So I really, really want to give it a try. I feel like now things are kind of coming to a close regarding my media businesses. I am wanting to do something different. I literally think about painting, drawing, like almost every day. And I give myself a really hard time because I'm not actively trying to even get out my sketchbook and draw again. I used to do it all the time, and I found just over, the course of being an adult, I have picked it up and then I've put it back down. I've picked it up, I've put it back down. And maybe that is the norm of being an adult. Just when a bunch of adult problems, arise in our lives when we grow older. But now I'm kind of to a point where I'm just fed up. Like I've been talking about this for so long, and I have the book, I have all the materials I need. There's no excuse as to why I can't really pursue this. And being pregnant is interesting that I'm all of a sudden deciding, Keelan, no, you really need to get back into being your creative self, because that's truly who you've always been. So with one door, one chapter closing regarding my media business, I am really considering pursuing more of a career in the arts. And maybe that comes as a surprise, maybe it doesn't. I'm not too sure who's been following me along this journey, but I am really just doing this for myself. I'm doing this just to prove to myself that I can do it. And I think, that's important no matter what phase of life you're in. So, anyways, that is an update that I just wanted to quickly post, get out into the YouTube sphere. We'll see how it goes. There's still lots of snow outside. It is the middle of March right now, so that's great. That's also another thing, is my seasonal depression. I'm trying to put at bay. Wearing all these bright colors, I'm really trying to just not let it bother me, but it does. So if I can just be more creative and just happier, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to try and do. So that is all I had to say. I do have to go to work now. So yeah, that is what has been going on. That is what is going to go on moving forward. See, I'm just out of touch. Moving forward, we're going to be full steam ahead. Yeah, just documenting more. So I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!